Well, guys, it is officially here. The news regarding an X-Men movie. We're going to break down this article from Deadline and talk about the exclusive that Deadline has officially reported on their website. We're going to break down that article, talk about it. But first, if you guys are new to the channel, obviously, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn that bell on. We do our best to post on this channel every single day. With that being said, I do want to do a huge thank you for 70 subscribers already. And we've only been on YouTube for like 3 or 4 months. So that's insanely quick on how fast we are growing. By the way, again, equipment-wise, an update on the equipment is that we will be getting some new equipment next week. So hopefully you guys will be getting better podcasting stuff and a lot more other things on the channel as well. But regardless, we have an X-Men movie update coming at us from Deadline today, a very, very reliable source who obviously reports on a lot of Marvel things and a lot of things in the TV world. They are very reliable, got a lot of stuff right in the past, and obviously they are pretty reliable, and they have reported that there is an X-Men movie officially in development. Under the headline, Marvel Studios meetings soon to hear from writers' pitches for coveted X-Men job, and this is reported by The Dish. So let's go ahead and break down this article though. Exclusive. With the deal in place with the Writers Guild, studios have begun taking aim at setting writers for their open assignments. Marvel Studios is looking to set the bar with what will likely become one of the more sought-after jobs for any scribe. Sources tell Deadline that Marvel will start setting writer meetings later this fall for pitches on its anticipated X-Men movie. Insiders add there is no rush to fill the job since the film hasn't been dated yet, and it's more than likely the writer decision won't be made at the top of 2024. Marvel has declined to comment on this. While it will still be a bit before the X-Men movie makes it to theaters, the news that Marvel has started development on a live-action pick is sure to excite fans on the franchise who have been begging for a new movie since Disney's acquisition of the 20th Century Fox and its library in 2019. The X-Men universe was by far the most popular and profitable Marvel IP that Fox controlled, with 7 films and a successful Wolverine spin-off franchise that produced 3 more. After the disappointing release of Dark Phoenix in 2019, however, X-Men has been in need of a makeover. Following the Fox acquisition, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige has been overseeing the development process, but there will be no rush to reboot the franchise with so many other projects further along in development. That said, Marvel has had its fun with fans teasing that an X-Men movie was on the horizon by dropping hints in its movies and TV shows, specifically at the end of its Miss Marvel series, where a character in an end-credit scene dropped the word mutant. The scene seemed to signal the emerge of mutants that make up the X-Men team. Marvel is also already toe-dipping into the X-Men world with a throwback to the classic 90s animated series, the animated X-Men 97, which will reportedly debut in 2024 or early 2024 on Disney+. Obviously, with the WGA and the AMPTP deal done, open writing assignments are expected to be one form of the business to see a bump in the coming weeks. While writers already assigned to certain projects have picked up their pens, other areas like the spec market and especially productions will remain either slow or hold on until a SAG-AFTRA strike is resolved. The SAG-AFTRA, which has been on strike since July 14th, will resume talks with the AMTPT on Monday. So, there you go. There's the official article from Variety. Now, sources telling Deadline that Marvel will start setting writer meetings later this fall for pitches on its anticipated X-Men movie indicate that, yes, an X-Men movie is going to be in development. We have heard rumors wildly by insiders like Charles Murphy and obviously other insiders on the channel here that we've reported on this X-Men movie being in development. That being said, this movie is not going to be coming out until after Avengers Secret Wars. There's no way in hell that they would make this movie come out before Secret Wars. They would obviously reboot, do a soft reboot, and bring the X-Men in. Now, I do think that they were setting up the bill against people like that bill that they passed in Secret Invasion. I believe that was a setup to X-Men being in the MCU as well. I just think that with what they're doing right now with Secret Wars, they're going to bring other X-Men into the MCU and see how the fans react before they eventually go into the mutant saga and start rebuilding from there. But I do think an X-Men movie is in development, like they said in the article. That's very, very exciting if you're an X-Men fan, especially because we've been hearing rumors on who the new MCU Wolverine is going to be. Now, do I think it will be announced anytime soon? Absolutely not. But we have been hearing rumors on who the new MCU Wolverine is going to be played by, and we have been hearing rumors on a X-Men movie. So this article by Deadline seemingly confirms that we are going to be getting a X-Men movie. It's just only a matter of time when. Now, when this is going to be announced, who knows? I don't think it will be announced anytime soon. Again, they are starting writers' meetings for this. Now, that doesn't mean anything. This just means what writers are going to pitch to Marvel Studios about these movies being in development, and Marvel Studios is going to have to decide on, hey, which story do we like better? They're basically pitching their story for an X-Men movie, is what this article by Deadline is saying. That is the update given to us by Marvel Studios. Anyway, though, let me know your thoughts on this X-Men movie being in development. How would you do your X-Men movie in the comments down below? Would you do it like me? Personally, I really like the idea of what they did with the Avengers. Have solo movies like a Wolverine movie, a Phoenix movie, a Cyclops or Rogue movie, and then bring them in for an X-Men movie that sets them up like Magneto or something like that. But Magneto needs to be a villain for the entire saga, if you're asking me. Maybe they set up Magneto or something like that in that movie in the post-credit scene, kind of like what we saw for Thanos in the Avengers, and do a whole remake of that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, turn that bell on. We do our best to post on this channel every single day. With that being said, I'm going to hop off, get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. We have a very, very busy day coming up here. We already had our pep rally. For those wondering, now we have to go to the football game as well. So it's going to be a very busy night for me. If anything, though, happens, we will be sure to do an update video on you guys for tonight as well. But let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, turn that bell on. We do our best to post on this channel every single day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.